Fuck! 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 Give me a band-aid.
A few moments later.
Be careful. For the sauce, we've got oil in this. We're going to set this up in the pan, make the sauce, put these mixed vegetables go in here, just a small amount of mixed vegetables, puts up the amount of vegetables you're actually using in this dish. 2 tomatoes, 2 capsicum or peppers, 2 small onions, 1 carrot, 1 large onion, pumpkin or squash, mixed vegetables, potatoes, 2. Right, now that you've had the vegetables frying roughly for 5 minutes, you can add the beef. Just a quick take over and mix. What vegetables you haven't added to this here, they're all in this bowl here, ready to boil. Fine, you just let it sit. Your vegetables aren't boiling yet, so turn. Barbecue flavour, this meat. That's what you use the barbecue for, is you make it a lemon barbecue. You can use any vegetables in it, but cut them fairly decent size. They'll break down and they'll flow through the sauce. Now you're allowing the meat to absorb some of the oily texture of it, which it'll release into this water when I pour it in.
Look at there.
Now we're going to allow some of the water to basically steam off this before we add the meat, because you want this dish fairly thick based, but still running enough to put on the rice so it runs through the rice.
So you will put together the same?
Yeah. When this boils down and the veggies, the onions are see-throughable, potatoes are cooked, I'll change to a white. Carrots, pumpkin, all cooked. The corn, the peas, the beans, all this has got to cook before you add your base. Then it's further cooked to really soften the vegetables right up. Now, in Australia, a meal consists of a bit of meat, small amount of meat, 5 vegetables, minimum. Here we've got potato, carrot, peas, corn, onion, tomato, capsicum, and a few others in it. And now that that's starting to boil up quite well, that'll soften the vegetables enough. 2, and there's your meat. Very, that's how it's to come out. It'll have a lemon barbecue flavour, this meat. That's what you use the barbecue for, is you make it a lemon barbecue. You can use any vegetables in it, but cut them fairly decent size. They'll break down and they'll flow through the sauce. Now you're allowing the meat to absorb some of the oily texture of it, which it'll release into this water when I pour it in, and it'll thicken, hopefully. But this is basically a bushman, an Australian bush dish, usually made of Australian bush tucker with lamb, pork, beef. I'm using beef today, and the beef looks very, very nice, all cut up. Now we're going to put that in there very shortly, but we're going to leave this go for another 5 minutes, I think, until, yeah, carrots aren't done, potatoes not done.